Hello, and thank you so much for joining me for this WNCT Now digital news update. I'm Emily Severidge, live in our digital studio. President Trump and First Lady Melania Trump are experiencing mild symptoms after testing positive for the coronavirus. The president tweeted the positive test results early this morning. It came a few hours after news broke that one of his closest advisors, Hope Hicks, tested positive. Hicks was in close proximity to the first couple over the last few days. The president and Melania Trump will quarantine at the White House, where he will continue his official duties. President Trump is 74, falling into the highest risk category for the virus. He's considered medically obese, which is another higher risk for COVID-19. At 50 years old, Melania Trump is less likely to be at lower risk. Vice President Mike Pence and his wife, as well as former Vice President Joe Biden and his wife, have all been tested as well. Their tests have come back negative. You can stay with WNCT for all of the latest information on that developing story. We have some weather for your Friday heading into the weekend. First Alert meteorologist Alex Wasilenko has that forecast for us.
TGIF and happy Bowtie Friday, everybody. I'm your First Alert meteorologist, Alex Wasilenko, reporting from the First Alert Weather Center on this beautiful Friday forecast. We do have a cold front to talk about today, though, but hopefully, as I'm conveying a little bit of sunshine, we'll get more and more peaks of it as the day wears on. That cold front is continuing to trudge through the east and coastal plains this afternoon with breezy and brisk northerly winds. They could gust upwards of 20 miles per hour or stronger from time to time. Those brisk northerly winds will have to keep temperatures below average today, only topping out in the upper 60s and low 70s. By the overnight period, those northerly winds continue to do the heavy lifting, clearing out the clouds and also sending those temperatures tumbling. We should level off through the 40s and low 50s by the time we wake up Saturday morning. Saturday itself is going to be a gorgeous day of weather featuring lots of sunshine, but that stalled cold front just offshore by Saturday night and into Sunday morning will offer up a developing area of low pressure that will skim the Carolina coast. That'll mean a return of some isolated and scattered showers to the forecast to wrap up the weekend. To track all the changes locally and in the tropics, as we do still have about 2 months left of the hurricane season, you'll want to be sure to download that free First Alert weather app. Your 7-day inland forecast calling for those stray sprinkle chances today as that cold front drags on by. We'll see a return of sunshine and those cooler temperatures by Saturday, only topping out in the upper 60s. We go for the low 70s on Sunday with a bit more cloud cover and the threat for isolated showers. But high pressure will be hot on its heels. Check out next week's forecast. Lots of sunshine, lots of dry weather, and lots of seasonable readings in the 70s. The same scenario will unfold along the coast over the next few days. Do take note of Sunday, though. It is a coastal low pressure system, so as a result, our coastal communities will likely see the greatest impacts from that system. Scattered showers and storms will be likely to wrap up the weekend on Sunday with highs in the low 70s, but all next week, break out the shades and that comfortable clothing, maybe even some sweaters. Sweater weather is in store for next week with highs in the lower to middle 70s and lots of sunshine on the way. Make it a fantastic Friday and a wonderful weekend. I'm your First Alert meteorologist, Alex Wasilenko.
Yes, that sweater weather and warmer weather this weekend is a great time for people to go out and enjoy the pumpkin patches and other fall festivities that will be opening this weekend. You can find out more about those local places here in the East at WNCT.com. Stay with us and we'll be right back with some more news after this short break.
Nine on your side reporters are all across the East and in your neighborhood.
In Tarboro,
in Kinston,
in Greenville,
at Atlantic Beach.
Covering local stories that impact you.
The groundbreaking ceremony is the beginning of construction for Morehead City's 4th City Hall.
People from all over the state of North Carolina gathered at the Sycamore Hill Missionary Baptist Church.
Historic Turnage Theater in Washington helps the community celebrate art and culture.
See their original reporting weekdays on 9 on Your Side News.
Thanks so much for joining me. If you're just tuning in, I'm Emily Severidge, live in our digital studio, providing you with some early afternoon updates. WNCT is bringing you live streamed updates every Monday through Friday at 1:30 p.m. and 4 o'clock p.m. to bring you the latest up-to-date news before our nightly newscast. Officials at UNC Charlotte say they found COVID-19 strands in the university's wastewater. School officials say SARS-CoV-2, the virus that causes COVID-19, was detected during routine testing at a campus residence hall. UNC Charlotte administrators said employees and students in the unnamed residence hall will be required to stay in the building. That's only until they can be tested for the virus sometime this afternoon. Anyone who tests positive or has been in close contact with someone positive will be placed in quarantine. University leaders say no students in the dorm have reported any COVID-19 related illness or symptoms. Only the one residence hall has been affected. Officials are not saying which hall it is to protect the identities of the people living there.
Is if we can get an effective and safe vaccine.
Kentucky's Attorney General is releasing audio recordings of the grand jury deliberations in the Breonna Taylor case. Well, that wraps up this WNCT Now digital news update. I'll be back again at 4 with another update for you. Thanks so much for watching.